What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I bought a new dividend stock for my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. I love the dividend growth. There's a lot of potential with this company. It's less than $30 right now, and I'm probably going to be long in them. And again, this channel is not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer in the description. Make sure you smash that like button after you subscribe. Let's check this stock out right now. And that stock right now is Intel Corporation, sitting at $26.49, a dividend yield of 5.51%, a PE ratio of 8.17. The average volume is 44.47 million. The market cap is 109.27 billion US dollars. Year range is 24.59 to 56.28. Look at that dip. Day range is 26.45 to 26.87, and its previous close was 26.79. So I'm going to explain to you why I bought these guys and why I'm in love with these guys as a dividend stock. By the way, INTC is the symbol. Let's check these guys out. According to Wikipedia, Intel Corporation is an American multinational corporation and technology company headquartered in Santa Clara, California. It is the world's largest semiconductor chip manufacturer by revenue. It is one of the developers of the x88 series instruction sets. The instruction sets found in the most personal computers, PCs, incorporated in Delaware. Intel ranked number 45 in the 2020 Fortune 500 list and the largest United States corporations by total revenue for nearly a decade, from 2007 to 2016 in their fiscal years. So Intel supplies microprocessors for computer system manufacturers such as Acer, Lenovo, HP, and Dell. Intel also manufactures motherboard chipsets, network interface controllers, integrated circuits, flash memory, graphics chips, embedded processors, and other devices related to communications and computing. So let's go on their website real quick. These guys are very powerful. So look what they bring to the table. Network communications, wireless products, memory and storage, graphics processing units, chipsets, and we're going to go to chips in a little bit, processors, system and devices, so they have laptops, desktops, workstations, server products, programmable devices, which is nice, and ASICs. So that's another thing. But let's look a little bit into this issue with the microchips, and this is what really excites me, especially being in the state of Ohio. Let's go over that. So in my previous video, if you check that out, I have 5 dividend stocks that I was watching, and I pulled the trigger on Intel. So they made an announcement in Ohio with a $20 billion manufacturing operation bringing thousands of jobs to rural Ohio. That's one thing. So basically, right here, Intel says its 2 initial computer chip factories will employ 3,000 people when the operation is up running in 2025. The project is also expected to employ 7,000 construction workers, and none of that includes hundreds of additional jobs as Intel suppliers move in, along with the expected boom in the service sector. So one thing I also looked at, so with these guys, there's a lot of community colleges within the area. I read numerous articles that they're going to have programs for people to understand microchips and how to manage them and be a microchip worker, basically. So another thing right here, let's see, it was talking about revenue. I'm going to find that. So there's an issue with the workforce right here, the Central Ohio shortage, based on, I mean, you can blame kind of a, when the recession hit, people lost a lot of jobs. So there's opportunities right here in Central Ohio, specifically Columbus. I think they're going to do it in New Albany. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So this article just discusses some things. So they're going to talk about revenue increases, okay, regarding these type of workers. And they're also going to, few articles that I read also about how the demand is for these type of skilled workers and how much money they're making. And one article, if you can correct me if I'm wrong in any of these articles, if I read it wrong or read a misquote, but revenue is going to be really high with these type of workers. There's going to be a demand in that. And remember, with Taiwan, with semiconductors, what happens if China invades them? Then what? That's such a strategic point for China if they invade Taiwan. So, as the United States, we like to compete with other countries regarding certain sectors or certain focuses on products. So, for example, now we're trying to compete with microchips and we're trying to be the best with microchips. The other thing is with science, and it was a big arms race basically for the vaccine. China was trying to get one. We got one with Moderna and Pfizer, which are pretty successful so far with the efficacy, with reducing hospitalizations with the vaccine. And China didn't even have any proof with their vaccine. They refused to show any proof. So, as a country in the United States, we're trying to compete and we're trying to be the best in everything. So, with this change that they're doing with the semiconductor business, one, I need to expand my dividend portfolio. I did have a semiconductor stock, and I also used to have Seagate, which I sold for a profit, and that's a very good dividend stock as well. So I need to get back in the semiconductor area because that's going to be hot for a long time. So this is such a gold mine right now. It's something that I had to do some digging in. This stock is less than $30, and I'll go over their revenue, which usually with their revenue, if the revenue's up, the board of directors feel pretty confident in hiking its dividend. So let's check out their revenue. And one thing that attracted me with Intel is their revenue. So there's an increase in revenue, which means usually, again, knock on wood, and again, this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes, only disclaimer in the description. Usually, if there's a hike in the revenue, there's a hike in the dividend. So look at this in millions US dollars. 2015, 55,000, 2016, 59,000, 2017, 62,000, 2018, 70,000, 2019, 71,000, 2020, 77,000, then 2021, 79,000. There is a huge increase in revenue. These guys had a huge dip and their revenue is going up, and now we're going to check out their dividend history. We'll start in 2015. We'll go over their dividend history. It was 24 cents, 2016, 26 cents, 2017, 27 cents, 2018, 30 cents, 2019, 32 cents, 2020, 33 cents, 2021, 35 cents, 2022, 37 cents. So the dividend growth in the past 5 years is not too bad. It's 5.34%. Number of dividend increases in the last 5 years is 5. Payout ratio is 51%. So if you bought one share, you made 146 with a 5.45% dividend yield. So when it comes to dividend investing, always do your due diligence. I really like the way Intel, and by the way, their symbol is INTC. A lot of you guys wanted me to name the symbol, but there's a lot of opportunities with these guys, and I'm going to take the risk in these guys. And I added them to my M1 Finance dividend portfolio with my little fractional share pie with Pfizer. I have the AbbVie, I have the Wendy's, I have the Coca-Cola, and I have the Kinder Morgan in that little pie. So I'm very excited to see what I can do with this dividend stock because, I want dividend hikes, I want raises. I like the way things are going with these guys. They're very innovative and they adapt like crazy. They also acquire companies. That's another thing that attracted me to them. When they acquire companies, that really benefits them in the long run. So let me know what you think of this video. If you are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so not miss future videos. This is Dark Dividend. You guys have a good one, and I will have a collaboration with someone on Wednesday, and I'll post you the link after we have our collaboration. You guys take care and have a good one.